I played a Sonic game or two in my time, mostly just Sonic Adventure 2, but apparently there's a Sonic timeline, and I don't believe them. So let's see what the Sonic Complete timeline is all about.
Most Sonic scholars would tell you there's two distinct
Sonic
timelines.
scholars! Oh my god, imagine being the parent of a Sonic scholar. You go and talk to your friends. Jeremy's like, oh yes, my son Marquis went to lawyer school to be a lawyer and put innocent people in jail. And then you sit there like, oh man, damn, I just have a Sonic scholar as a kid.
Classic timeline and the modern timeline. In
I'd be
simple
proud
terms,
of
the
them.
classic timeline
Aw, Chad,
follows
that's
the
cute.
old school portly Sonic from the first 3 games, and Knuckles. The modern timeline is all about Sonic's slender redesign that he got in Sonic Adventure. These two cross paths
hot.
in Sonic Generations, but I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. Let's start with the first game.
I was gonna say it, modern Sonic is way
When we first
hard.
meet our funky blue hedgehog friend, he's already hard at work against his nemesis, Dr. Ivo Robotnik, aka Eggman. Eggman is after the Chaos Emeralds, mystic gems that will grant ultimate power to whoever collects them. Robotnik wants that power for himself, so he travels to South Island to gather them. While there, he also captures local animals, turning them into robots called badniks. But Sonic isn't gonna let him get away with it. He speeds over to South Island to collect the emeralds before Robotnik can. Along the way, he frees his animal pals from Robotnik's evil clutches. Once Sonic has all the emeralds, he defeats the evil doctor, driving him away. The animals are free, the emeralds are safe, peace returns to South Island. Pretty standard fare for a 90s action
That's a
platformer
pretty
with mascot.
simple story, but it works for a game that came out in like, what, 1972?
But Robotnik's not out of commission just yet. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Sonic
Here's my question. If Robotnik is such a big deal, and he's doing so many bad things, why does Sonic not just kill Robotnik? Why does he not just murder him? If he were to do a little bit of murder, he could save everyone so much trouble in the long run. Robotnik blows up the moon at one point. I feel like it's okay to do a little bit of murder. It's a kid's game. You do murder in kids' game all the time.
His journeys and winds up in a place called West Side Island. Here, he meets Miles Tails Prower, the world's cutest two-tailed fox with the best low-key pun for a name. He's a major Sonic fanboy. As more robo-animals emerge, Sonic realizes Dr. Robotnik is up to his old tricks.
I love that Tails is straight up just a fan of Sonic. Like, he's just a big old fan. He loves him. He's got all the
Once again,
merch.
the Doc is on a mission to collect the Chaos Emeralds, which are now spread all over this island. By harnessing their energy, he'll use them to power a doomsday machine, the Death Egg. And yes, it's exactly what you think it is. And yes,
I can't believe that Sonic gets away with ripping off everything. Also, why does the Death Egg have so many USB ports? What's going on with that? Sonic straight up rips off the Death Star. It's just a Death Star. And Super Sonic? Come on, Super Sonic? You telling me that Akira Toriyama didn't look at that and was like, why are these Americans stealing my thing?
like the Empire in First Order, doesn't know when to quit with this one. Once again, he looks to assemble an army of robot animals to build it. So it's Sonic to the rescue again. But now, he's got Tails to tag along as his new sidekick. If Sonic finds all the emeralds, he can transform into Super Sonic, an invincible golden version of himself. Well, mostly invincible, just don't get crushed, or drown, or fall into a pit. Okay, maybe he's not that invincible. Either way, the duo track the evil doctor to a hangar in the sky. Tails helps Sonic reach the hangar.
Oh,
by
Sonic is
piloting a
Japanese
biplane
too?
called the Tornado. With Tails
That's
in the
even
plane,
worse!
Sonic must go on alone. He encounters Mecha Sonic, not to be confused with Metal Sonic. Just trust me on this one, guys. A robotic version of
Wait, they're
himself
different?
created by Robotnik. After winning that battle, he then
didn't know that they were
fights Robotnik
different.
in the Death Egg, defeats the Doctor, and completely destroys the would-be super weapon. Unfortunately, he
Where is Eggman getting all the funds for this? I feel like he's just getting funded by like super white right-wing groups in America.
is now falling through the atmosphere to certain death. No worries though, as Tails swoops in on the tornado, catches his buddy, saves the day, and cements his place
Getting
as
funded by
Sonic's
Ben
right-hand
Shapiro.
man, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and Knuckles. But of course, Dr. Robotnik is down but not out. Sonic thought he destroyed Dr. Robotnik's Death Egg, but in reality, he just knocked it down Humpty Dumpty style and crashed it into the floating island, causing all sorts of catastrophic damage and dropping the island into the sea. Turns out that Chaos Emeralds are what made the island float in the first place. So, Robotnik wants to siphon that emerald power to fix his Death Egg. Sonic and Tails head to the floating island to investigate.
You're telling me that Sonic doesn't want to kill Eggman, but he'll still destroy the Death Egg in space? What do you think is going to happen if you destroy the Death Egg in space? Do you think he's just going to be fine? That he's just going to float away through space? That he's going to be okay?
Sonic's in his supersonic state, he gets knocked on his fuzzy blue butt by Knuckles, an echidna who guards the island. Dr. Robotnik tricked this poor sap into thinking that Sonic and Tails are out to steal the island's master emerald. Hey,
After the new movie, I can't look at Knuckles without feeling
probably
something.
the guy who's
That
building
voice.
a massive death machine. Just saying. Anyway, Knuckles hits Sonic so hard that he knocks the emeralds right out of, well, wherever Sonic was storing them. Was it his pocket, his shoes, his mouth? It's a 90s action platformer with mascots, Mario. Don't think too much about it. Anyway, Knuckles steals the gems and it's up to Sonic to collect them, save his animal friends, and stop Robotnik. Sonic and Tails
I feel like I've heard this one before. I feel like I've got a little bit of deja vu.
Knuckles and his prized Master Emerald. After those two duke it out, Sonic reigns supreme, but before he can celebrate, Dr. Robotnik steals the Master Emerald to power his Death Egg. Knuckles finally figures out that Robotnik was tricking him, so he joins forces with
Robotnik, not
Sonic and
again!
Tails. Unfortunately, he isn't too helpful. He drops out due to exhaustion before the climactic series of final battles. But hey, Sonic's guide from here. He has a rematch with an upgraded Mecha Sonic and eventually gets to Robotnik's newly powered up Death Egg. Now in space, Sonic battles Robotnik and his giant robotic suit. And once again, Sonic destroys the Death Egg. But at the last second, Robotnik snatches the Master Emerald and flees the exploding Death Egg. So, Sonic goes supersonic, chases the Doctor through space.
Honestly, I feel like he could beat Sonic just by giving it its worst enemy. Then, of course, the worst enemy of a hedgehog is like, what, a busy street? Just like stand on the other side of like a busy highway and Sonic will immediately die.
And reclaims the Master Emerald. And if you collect the 7 Super Emeralds, Sonic will transform into Hypersonic, the most powerful form of all time. For now.
Super Saiyan 4 Sonic here.
The Emerald to the floating island, allowing it to float once again. Alright, so the first 3 Sonic games, and Knuckles, have a pretty simple, linear progression. Really, they're all just variations on Sonic gets the Chaos Emeralds and stops Dr. Robotnik. But now that the classic timeline is good to go, let's check in with the modern timeline, and you'll see.
Just build a base underwater, Eggman. There's no way he can get you there.
One of my personal favorites, Sonic Adventure. This game puts our blue friend
dude, this is the most jank video game on the planet.
Thousands of years ago, Chaos once peacefully protected the Master Emerald, the Chaos Emeralds, and a colony of cute little Chow. But one day, Knuckles' Echidna ancestors attacked and tried to steal the power of the Emeralds for themselves. To protect the Chow, Chaos fought back, absorbing the 7 Chaos Emeralds and becoming Perfect Chaos. It almost destroyed the entire Knuckles clan before Tikal, the daughter of the Knuckles chief, stepped in. Using her spirit, she sealed Chaos inside the Master Emerald, ending its rampage.
Well, to be fair, this wouldn't have happened if you didn't attack him in the first place. He was just protecting the Master Emerald. Honestly, I'm on Chaos' side. Chaos did nothing wrong.
Chaos would lay dormant for thousands of years inside the Emerald on Angel Island, floating in the sky. And then, of course, Eggman has to come along and cause problems. He shatters the Master Emerald so he can use the power of Chaos to gather the Chaos Emeralds and turn Station Square into Robotnik Land? Well, at least it's more creative than the dollar store Death Star.
It reminds me of, dude, it's like Doofenshmirtz's ass from Phineas and Ferb. I'm going to harvest the power of the Master Emerald to conquer the whole tri-state area.
The Doc wants to make Chaos invincible with the power of all 7 Chaos Emeralds. Each emerald changes
Why?
Chaos
You
into
can't
a
control
different,
him.
more powerful version of himself.
Oh, I always hated that. He puts like bones in him when he gets the emeralds. Ugh, it's gross.
Master Emerald destroyed, Angel Island comes crashing into the sea. Seriously, as the Emerald's guardian, Knuckles really dropped the ball on this one.
Angel Island keeps going up and down like an elevator, I swear to God.
Notice Eggman, and when he saw the newly freed Chaos, he couldn't even stop it. So now he's—
Wait, you're telling me when this thing Chaos absorbs things, it turns into a perfect version of it? I wonder if there's anything else that begins with C that absorbs things to become a perfect version of itself. Perhaps from something that Sonic has already stolen from before in the past. I wonder if there is a cell of some kind.
Pieces of the Master Emerald and just kind of put it back together. For the record, Sonic Adventure lets you play as a bunch of different characters, each with their own story. Thing is, they're not all important to the main plot. Amy Rose saves a bird while being chased by the terrifying Sonic version of Mr. X.
Hey.
The cat goes fishing for
Big the Cat's campaign is the most important thing.
Gamma has an existential crisis and sacrifices himself to save the bird trapped within. You know, fun stuff like that. The most important point is that they all kind of show how the different
Did that frog just vomit up a Master Emerald?
By the time Sonic catches up with Chaos, it's wreaking havoc in Station Square. After the police waste a bunch of bullets, because why would you shoot actual bullets at an ethereal being that is made of a liquidy substance? Sonic trades some blows with the
I don't know, man. Don't complain. I'd probably do the same, honestly. What else am I gonna do? Look at it funny? Arrest it?
His new plane.
Put some handcuffs on it?
Tails is showing Sonic a Chaos Emerald when Dr. Robotnik snatches it away. He uses it to power up Chaos, setting his whole plan in motion. And so, Sonic and Tails are off to collect the Chaos Emeralds before Eggman can get to them. As part of his ploy,
how does he have so much money?
Knuckles into thinking Sonic is after the Master Emerald. And yes, Knuckles is that gullible in both timelines. After Sonic knocks some sense into him,
leave him alone. He's just a little bit dull. That's all.
The gang eventually tracks Eggman to his flying fortress.
He does it in the movie too.
Naturally, Eggman hauls ass out of there and Sonic gives chase. Finally, Sonic stops Eggman in his hidden jungle base. And for a minute,
Oh, that boss
everything
was a
seems kind of
nightmare
okay.
to kill.
Knuckles has fixed the Master Emerald, Angel Island is floating again, and Eggman is totally defeated. Just then, Angel Island falls out of the sky again. Chaos attacks Eggman and Knuckles. stealing
Everything
6
on the
of
island is
Chaos
dead.
Emeralds.
Straight
the last
up.
one is in Tails' crashed plane, the Tornado 2. But before Sonic can
Sonic
get to
is
it,
straight up
Chaos
just Fari
absorbs it,
DBZ.
transforming into perfect chaos and flooding
cool.
Station Square. Tikal shows up and tells Sonic he must find a way to seal chaos in the Master Emerald before the monster destroys the world like before. But turns out that chaos only used the Emerald's negative energy, so Sonic harnesses their positive energy to transform into Super Sonic for a classic good versus evil showdown.
You can plug
Super
it into
Sonic
me,
defeats
use it to
perfect chaos,
recharge.
and everyone lives happily ever after.
I've got a
including
USB port
Eggman
in my
this time.
shoes.
Sonic Adventure 2. Okay, so just like the first Sonic Adventure, there's stuff that goes down way before we even get to play Sonic Adventure 2, but at least this one doesn't go back thousands of years. About 50 years ago,
I played
the
Sonic
government
Adventure
assigns
2
Professor
for 2 reasons. Number 1, being Escape from the City. Number 2, being Chow Garden. There's no other reason to play it.
Gerald Robotnik, Eggman's grandpa, to Project Shadow. It's a research program aimed at discovering the secrets of immortality. Gerald knows they want to make weapons, but he just wants to cure his sick granddaughter Maria, Eggman's cousin.
This is my favorite conversation in Sonic Adventure 2, by the way. It really hit me hard the first time I heard it.
Hate me? Breathe if yes. Recite the Bible in Japanese if no.
はじめに神は天と地とを創造された。地は形なく、虚しく、闇が淵の
I thought it was really risky for the developers to include this and potentially alienate the non-Japanese speaking audience, but it really came through, and I thought it was a powerful moment for both characters at the end of the day.
So he gets to work aboard Space Colony Ark, creating the Bio-Lizard and the hyper-destructive Eclipse Cannon. But his crowning achievement has to be Shadow the Hedgehog, the ultimate life form. Unfortunately, the government decides that Gerald's creation is too dangerous, so they send in the none too subtly named GUN, or the Guardian Units of Nations, to secure Space Colony Ark, killing Gerald and Maria in the process. With Maria's help, Shadow escapes to Earth,
Jesus
but the government
Christ.
captures him and puts him in stasis
The government's like, yeah, make sure to shoot the children too.
for years. Until... Yep, you guessed it. Eggman goes and wakes him up. Shadow has a bad case of amnesia, and all he can remember are his last moments with Maria. So he figures that she's
Maria!
to get revenge or something. To carry out what he thinks are Maria's last wishes, he tells Eggman to gather the Chaos Emeralds and meet him on the Space Colony Ark. Shadow steals a Chaos Emerald from the bank, but somehow Sonic gets blamed and arrested for the whole thing because apparently all hedgehogs look the same.
Whoa, hey, that's a little bit of hedgehog racism going on there. Can't have that.
On the Ark, Shadow shows Eggman the Eclipse Cannon, and they plan to collect the Chaos Emeralds to power it and hold the world hostage. Oh, and Rouge the Bat is also there to team up.
We just do a little bit of terrorism to troll people
She's
a little
government
bit.
agent sent to investigate Shadow. This is a franchise spawned by a 90s action platformer featuring mascots. Anyway, Sonic
Rose
escapes
is a
Gun's
government
clutches to
agent?
roll around at the
I
speed
actually
of
didn't
sound
know
and
that.
butt
That's
heads
so
with Shadow,
funny.
the true
What?
culprit. Too bad Shadow gets away and Gun arrests Sonic again and ships him off to Prison Island. Meanwhile, Eggman tries
'cause
to
he's
steal
blue,
the
isn't
Master
it?
Emerald while Knuckles is bickering with Rouge the Bat. So, Knuckles stops the scientist the only way he can, by shattering the emerald. From here, Knuckles and Rouge race to collect the pieces of the Master Emerald. While Tails is on his way to free Sonic, he saves Amy Rose from Eggman. Once Sonic is free, he and his friends make it safely off the island before a massive explosion. Eggman demonstrates
No.
the power of the Eclipse Cannon to the entire world by blowing up half the moon. While
He pissed
Eggman
on the
has world
moon.
hostage, Sonic and Tails track down the Doctor's location on Space
Damn it,
Colony
Obama,
Ark.
why
To
did you
get
let
there,
him
the gang
piss on the
bursts
moon?
into his desert base and catch a rocket to
What? What is this? No! They did not just open the pyramids and launch a fucking spaceship out of it. Oh my
Once they're on the
god!
Ark, they try to pawn off a fake Chaos Emerald to Eggman as a real one. Tails created it to reverse the real Emerald's energy and destroy the Eclipse Cannon from the inside. The fake Emerald plan almost works, but the Eggman realizes it's not the real Emerald, traps Sonic in a capsule, and blasts him into space. It looks like the end, until Sonic uses Chaos Control to teleport back to the Ark. Finally, Sonic kicks Shadow's ass. Tails
He's like,
kicks
"Hey, I'm
Eggman's
back
ass,
again,
and they
here
stop the
somehow."
Eclipse Cannon, effectively kicking its ass. The Eclipse
Yeah!
Cannon is busted, but now the Ark itself is on
Uh-oh.
the path to collide with Earth. But it's not
Uh-oh.
Eggman's doing this time. It was actually Gerald Robotnik who set it to destroy
Gerald.
Earth as revenge for the death of his
Gerald, you
granddaughter,
sly
Maria.
beast.
To save the world, Sonic and the gang team up with Eggman and Rouge to use the Master Emerald to deactivate the Chaos Emeralds in the Ark's core. In the meantime,
Good job,
Shadow has
guys.
a change of heart when he realizes his promise to Maria was to give people a chance for a better future and
He's
not
crying.
to mass genocide them. He battles the Bio-Lizard,
so
but
cute.
before he can destroy it,
Wait,
it
wait,
merges
wait,
with
wait.
the Ark to keep
Bio-lizard?
the ship on its collision course. But with the Emerald's power, Sonic and Shadow band together to defeat the being by transforming into Super Sonic and Super Shadow. Together, they use Chaos Control to teleport the Ark safely away from Earth. Sonic safely
That's actually
makes it back
super
aboard the
cool.
Ark, but Shadow is last seen hurtling towards Earth.
No, Shadow's dead.
Okay, stop me if you've heard this one before.
Yeah.
Eggman is ready to take over the world.
No.
Again.
No,
And he claims
really?
He has the ultimate weapon to do it.
He does?
Again.
No.
This time, there's a bunch of characters at work here in a few different teams. You've got Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles in Team Sonic. They're trying to stop Eggman as usual. Team Rose has Amy, Big the Cat, and Cream the Rabbit. These folks
They're trying to capture Sonic so that Rose can force him into a marriage.
Mission to save Big's pal Froggy and
of course, okay, maybe they're just trying to... I feel like the stakes are a little bit uneven in this. We have one team trying to stop the world from being taken over, and the other team's trying to save Froggy. Like, clearly the Froggy one is the more important thing to do.
Friend Chocola. Then on Team Dark, E123 Omega is trying to straight up kill Eggman. Rouge is just looking for jewels.
Finally!
And Shadow is trying to figure out what the hell is going on and who he really is. And then there's Team Chaotix. They're just on a mission to pay the rent. Seems legit.
Nice. No, I rate that.
All four teams
something
go
for
on their
everyone.
Adventures, collecting Chaos Emeralds and even bumping into each other from time to time. Eventually, all their paths lead them to Eggman's massive airship. Team Rose saves their friends, Team Dark finds a bunch of Shadow clones, and Team Chaotix finds...
no
Dr.
Shadows.
Eggman? Wait, he's been trapped this whole time? Well, turns out Metal Sonic has been impersonating Eggman and pulling the strings from the very beginning. All right,
What?
fair twist. When Metal Sonic transforms into Metal Madness, the other teams battle it out while
Jesus
Team Sonic
Christ, look at
harnesses
that.
the power of the Chaos Emeralds. The Team Sonic members all morph into their own super forms and take down the fully
That's
transformed
not fair. Why
Metal
doesn't Tails and
Overlord,
Knuckles get his
saving
own
the day.
super form as
Shadow
well?
the Hedgehog.
That's
Okay,
crazy.
So the day is safe and that's
this is
cool
when
and all,
things
but
got
Shadow
edgy.
still needs some answers. So he ditches Team Dark, packs some heat, and does some soul searching to find out about his past.
No, Shadow's wielding an M4 carbine.
While he's thinking things over, Alien starts
like, I've got to get a gun and shoot people for Maria.
pouring out of the sky and attacking people. And at first,
No.
Shadow really doesn't give two shits. But then, a mysterious alien wizard thing called Black Doom tells Shadow to collect the Chaos Emeralds for him. Shadow figures this guy might know something about his past, so he heads out with new purpose.
Explain
From
to me
here,
why
there's a
my
bunch of
mouth is
different
on the
branching
side of my
storylines,
head.
And the decisions you make affect your ending.
Wait, Sonic is here?
Basically,
What?
Every level has three options: Hero, Dark, and Normal. Hero decisions team you up with guys like Sonic and Knuckles, while Dark decisions see you helping out Black Doom and stuff. And the normal choice is always just flipping both sides off and grabbing the Chaos Emeralds for yourself.
Ew,
Different
centrism.
decisions lead to
Middle of the
different
road?
endings,
Just
and
go
there are
evil.
10 in total. Now, I'm not going to go through all of them because they don't even matter. See, once you get all 10, you unlock the real ending called Last Story. When Shadow gives the Chaos Emeralds back to Black Doom, the creature uses Chaos Control to warp the Black Comet to the Earth's surface. He intends to
Ooh, that
harvest
is a big
humans
boy.
as an energy source. Shadow then learns he is Gerald Robotnik's creation, made with Black Doom's DNA. Professor Robotnik traded the Chaos Emeralds for Black Doom's DNA so that Project Shadow would be a success. Because Black Doom is literally part of Shadow, he can control his mind. But there's good news. Gerald created the Eclipse Cannon as a way to destroy the Black Comet, and an image of Maria helps shake Shadow from Black Doom's grips. Finally, he turns into Super Shadow, defeats Black Doom, and uses Chaos Control to teleport the Black Comet in front of the Eclipse Cannon. The cannon fires, destroying the comet, and Shadow saves the world once again. With
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty sick. That's kind of cool.
this, Shadow says
Shadow.
goodbye.
I never knew that was kind of.
Whatever the hell
That was
means.
that cool.
It's about to get real weird, so buckle up, buckaroos! Sonic 06.
All right.
We
Yes.
all knew this was
Best
coming.
video
Sonic
game of all
Adventure 2
time.
and Shadow the Hedgehog are pretty bonkers, but frankly, I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty of Sonic 06's story. It's
Isn't Sonic 06 when Sonic tries to fuck the girl?
all over the fucking place. There's time travel, and by the end of the game, the whole thing is just... You'll see what I mean in a second. So right at the start, Sonic rescues Princess Elise of Soliana. But his rescue doesn't last long as Eggman picks up Elise and runs off with her. Classic Bowser move.
Why?
Sonic snags her Chaos Emerald, then teams up with Tails to chase Eggman. Sonic has a little crush on Elise, who explains the Flames of Disaster. She describes them as the rage power of Solaris, the land's sun god, and she's afraid of what Eggman will do with it. Silver the Hedgehog fights Sonic, and he mentions something about stopping the Iblis trigger. Oh, and Eggman takes off with Elise. Again? Classic Bowser move, with bonus points for pulling it off twice in the same game.
They're not gonna get
Turns
married,
out
are they?
Eggman wants Sonic to trade the Chaos Emerald Emerald for Elise's release. But surprise!
Okay,
it's a
fair enough.
propelling Sonic and friends into the future. While there, Sonic learns Silver was out to kill Sonic so he could prevent a terrible, destructive future. He also
that seems like
in this
a
future,
pretty good reason to kill someone.
When Eggman's ship explodes. Eventually, with some help from Shadow, Sonic chaos controls back to the present to keep protecting Elise. Unfortunately, Eggman captures her again. No problem.
Fuck, god damn it, Jesus Christ, can you stop getting kidnapped?
Very classic Bowser move, that's just real sloppy here. And she's on his ship when Sonic witnesses the crash he learned about in the future. But Silver helps him chaos control to go back in time to save Elise.
I don't think you should do that. That sounds like a time travel doesn't sound like a good idea.
Though, Sonic dies at the hands of a being called Mephiles. This causes Elise
Sonic dies because he has too much meth?
Cry, releasing the Iblis, which her father sealed in her soul long ago. The Iblis is Solaris's raw power, and when Iblis merges with Mephiles, it makes him whole as Solaris and creates a distortion that sends Sonic, Elise, and their allies to a strange dimension.
They made a sun god?
Elise uses the Chaos Emeralds and this bullshit to revive
and they make out
Sonic as Super Sonic. Shadow and Silver also superize, and together the three hedgehogs beat Solaris. Solaris is reduced.
Wait, I thought Solaris was the sun god. Is he not like a nice god? He's a bad god?
Candle, and Elise knows that blowing it out will destroy Solaris permanently, but will also undo the events that led her to meet Sonic.
Dude, imagine being such a dog water god that you die if a candle is blown out. Yeah, God, okay, sure. Yeah, all powerful and omnipotent.
Oh, she blows it out, meaning none of this ever actually happened.
Oh my God, they erased everything in the game? I mean, I would understand doing it afterwards. It was a dog water game, but they realized at the end of making the game, this game is so bad, we have to erase it immediately.
Yeah, I know, Shadow and Silver had their own stories too, but like I said, it never freaking happened.
It retcons itself immediately.
Moving on. Sonic Unleashed. Sonic and Eggman are clashing like usual. Just then, Eggman triggers an energy field to rip the Chaos Emeralds from Super Sonic.
This is the really furry one. This is the super werewolf one.
Break apart the Earth, unleashing Dark Gaia. Dark Gaia's negative energy turns Sonic into a werehog.
I'm just gonna say, this is around about the same time where people started to identify as wolves and people started to say that they were otherkin and pretend to be wolves. I'm not saying that it was directly correlated, but I'm just saying that it may have had some kind of effect.
If Nintendo can turn Link into a goddamn wolf and make that sell, why not try it with Sonic after how
this was during the furry saga of video game development.
Opens the airlock
just before the zombie saga
towards Earth. When he wakes up, Sonic meets a small
werewolf Sonic hot though. Okay, we need to
amnesiac creature he calls.
He's a little hot. All right, he's got like he's got broad shoulders. Like it's a little.
Chip.
All right,
Sonic wants to try to help him regain his memories. With Chip in tow, Sonic rescues Tails from Dark Gaia's minions and eventually meets Professor Pickle. The professor
the man with no eyes.
Dark Gaia caused the Earth to shatter long ago, but he says there's still time to prevent total destruction in the present since Dark Gaia hadn't been completely reborn yet. They'd have to place the Chaos Emeralds in Gaia temples across the land. So, Sonic and his crew travel from continent to continent, placing the emeralds in the temples. Chip eventually remembers he's Light Gaia and has been fighting Dark Gaia since the beginning.
I've never heard Chip talk, but I can only imagine as soon as he opened his little scrawny mouth, it would be irritating.
Once the gang activates the last temple, Dark Gaia pulls its energy from Sonic. He's not a werehog anymore, but he passes out. However, with all the temples activated, Chip can summon the Gaia Colossus to fight Dark Gaia. Dark Gaia strengthens and assumes its perfect form, because we haven't seen enough of that in this entire series. Good thing Sonic has some experience with harnessing the power of the Chaos Emeralds, as he goes Super Sonic and defeats Dark Gaia. But then,
is there any situation where Sonic doesn't go Super Sonic and win?
Again, Chip now has a Gaia
Chip
Colossus
kiss Sonic?
Sonic is safe and then returns himself to lay dormant as the Light Gaia. Sonic Colors.
Okay, sure.
Okay,
that's pretty crazy, but all right.
Shenanigans. That was a refreshingly simple story after Sonic 06. And better yet, Sonic Colors is even simpler. Eggman creates an expansive, multiple-planet amusement park to make.
Eggman creates an amusement park? Maybe he's gone straight. Maybe he doesn't want to do the villainy anymore. Maybe he just wants to make people laugh and have fun.
For being such a chump. And Sonic and Tails, check it out because that doesn't sound suspicious at all.
If my sworn enemy created an amusement park after you tried to murder me and destroy the world multiple times, I'd go and check it out. I'd get on those rides, right? It sounds like pretty good. Sounds fun.
Just guys. When they get there, Sonic saves two wisps, these floating, bubbly little aliens. He and Tails learn that Eggman is harvesting the wisps' Hyper-Goon, a powerful energy source that sounds like a questionable energy booster that you'd find at your local bodega. You know the kind I'm talking about. After rescuing Tails from Eggman,
Wait, he's using them for energy? Is this a viable solution to climate change? Because I'm not saying that we should harvest the wisps, but our world is dying and we need to do something, so maybe it's a part of a solution.
mind control, Sonic destroys one of Eggman's generators. Eggman is using the Wisp's energy to power his mind control devices. So, Sonic and Tails set out to destroy the additional generators and free the Wisps. As the Doctor's mind control cannon collapses, Sonic pushes Tails to safety in an elevator as he stays to fight Eggman alone. After Sonic
what a
beats
hero.
Eggman, the Wisps save him from the resulting explosion, ultimately saving the planets. Meanwhile, Eggman is left to drift through space with his 2 annoying robot lackeys.
Oh, so Eggman's dead then at this point. Oh, I remember those characters from the show. I remember those guys.
No, not these two. Sonic
That show is
Generations.
great.
All right. Here's where the 2 timelines finally meet. See, while Eggman is still floating in space, he discovers the Time Eater, a powerful being that can, well, alter time. So the Doctor harnesses this creature's power for his own evil schemes. Typical Eggman move. First, the Time Eater attacks classic Sonic while he's running around Green Hill Zone. While modern Sonic and his friends are hanging out at his birthday party, the Time Eater shows up and sends them all to different points throughout the series' history. Now it's up to Sonic to stop the Time Eater, rescue his friends, and fix time itself. And he can only do that by finding, you guessed it, the Chaos Emeralds. Thanks to the Time Eater's shenanigans, modern Sonic and classic Sonic, as well as modern Tails and classic Tails, encounter one another. They learn
Classic
Eggman
Sonic
and his
is chubby.
counterpart, Classic
Classic Eggman is so chubby.
Eggman are behind this whole thing and are trying to use the Time Eater to erase Sonic from history. The Eggmans
Why don't they also get the Jim Carrey version of Eggman in this
knock
too?
both Sonics down, but their buddies from throughout the past band together to use the Chaos Emeralds to turn both Sonics into Super Sonics. After defeating the Time Eater, modern Sonic and his pals
There can't be a climax in a Sonic game that doesn't include Super Sonic, can
stay in
they?
the present dimension, while classic Sonic and classic Tails travel back to their own timeline through a portal left behind by the Time Eater. Sonic Lost World. All right,
Lost
so I don't
World? Wait,
quite
what's
know
this? I
what
haven't heard of
classic
this one.
Sonic does from there because now we're back in the modern timeline. This time, Eggman's capturing animals and collecting energy using a group of demon-looking creatures called the Deadly Six. After some
Looks like
run-ins
Team
with
Yell.
a few of them, Sonic confronts Eggman. Tails tries to warn him, but Sonic goes ahead and knocks away the conch that Eggman was using to keep the Deadly Six under his control.
No, not
Now
the
that they're
magic
free,
conch.
The Deadly Six take control of the Badniks as well as an extractor that's draining the world of its life forces. They plan to use the planet's energy to make themselves more powerful, destroying the world in the process. Eggman convinces Sonic and Tails to team up with him, insisting he's the only one who can shut down the machine. Along the way, the Deadly Six manage to capture Tails
Well,
after
I don't
he
know about
saves
that.
Sonic from a trap. While they had planned on turning Sonic into a robot, they'll just transform Tails instead. While Sonic and Eggman
They
are
transformed
walking
him
over
into a
lava pit,
robot?
two
That's
of the
fucked
Deadly
up.
Six ambush them. Sonic starts falling toward
If you're a robot, you can't taste things. Imagine if you're a robot, you can't like feel things either. You can't eat food. Tails won't be able to have pizza anymore. That's like the ultimate sad
the
thing.
lava, but Eggman catches him and saves him.
Does
Sonic
Eggman
watches
kiss
as
Sonic?
Eggman falls into the lava instead. Things are looking
Oh my
bleak.
God!
Tails is captured.
They
Eggman
killed
is dead,
Eggman!
and Sonic can't get in contact with his friends. But just then, the Deadly Six surprise him with a borged-out Tails. But another surprise!
Oh,
Tails
no!
was only pretending to be a cyborg, and so they head out to finally
was
shut down
only
Eggman's
pretending?
dream
What?
machine. But when they get there, it's already deactivated. Oh, and Eggman
How do you only pretend to be a cyborg?
appears in a hulking new mech suit. Turns out he faked his death to energize it with his extractor and take Sonic down once and for all. But you already know
wait, he's
how
not
this
dead.
is going to turn out. Sonic beats Eggman and restores the planet's energy force, which finally brings us to Sonic Forces. Okay.
Oh,
the Deadly Six
this is the
clearly
modern.
didn't
This
work out
is
so
the
well.
latest one, isn't
But
it?
Eggman is still down for some teamwork. The Doctor aligns himself with a cast of characters from previous games, including Shadow, Chaos, Metal Sonic, and even Zavik from the Deadly Six. Well,
Wait,
no
what?
hard feelings,
Why
I
is
guess.
Shadow
But
there? I
he's
thought they were
also got a new
besties.
super speed enemy, Infinite. To put it kindly,
Oh
Infinite
my god, Infinite is like the ultimate edgy Sonic OC. And this is the game where you can actually make your Sonic OC as well.
and the other villains let Sonic have it worse than the fanbase let Paramount have it after the first movie trailer. As a
So Sonic gets jobbed immediately so that they can bring in your Sonic OC and be like, dude, your Sonic OC did what Sonic couldn't. Your Sonic OC is so fucking cool,
result,
isn't it?
everyone thinks Sonic is dead, and Eggman conquered most of the world in only a few months. Eggman's only opposition is a resistance team run by Sonic's friends.
This is
along
basically
with a new
furry
recruit
Risk.
named whatever you name.
What
them.
is
That's
that?
Your OC Do Not Steal custom character that you play as and have fun dressing up in all sorts of silly outfits. All the other characters just call them Rookie, so
That is the
that's what
worst
I'm gonna
OC
call
I've
them
ever
too.
seen in my
Getting
life.
Back to the story, when Chaos attacks Tails, classic Sonic shows up from his dimension to help. Meanwhile, modern
what is he
Sonic
doing
still
here?
alive and well, being held prisoner on the Death Egg. But once he beats Zavik, he's free to run around the ship. He saves Rookie from some robots, and the two escape together. Silver is battling Infinite, but Sonic steps in for a rematch against the villain. Infinite wins again, even letting Sonic live since he sees him as unworthy of killing. Whew, disrespect.
Wow, that is the ultimate stupid thing that any villain can do. Seriously, you're not even worth me killing you. And it's like, I'm gonna come back and beat you later on. And then that's what happens.
After some
obviously.
eavesdropping, Tails and Classic Sonic discover that Infinite's power source is the Phantom Ruby prototype, which TLDR is a kind of vague MacGuffin. Anyway, when they confront Eggman, he assures them that they'll all be destroyed in 3 days. So once they run into Rookie, they all meet with the Resistance Group to form a plan to stop Eggman. Sonic sets out to find Shadow, who appears to have gone full evil. But it turns out that this Shadow is just a copy. That means all the villains on Eggman's team are copies. What a twist!
That makes sense.
The team manages
What a
to
twist.
destroy the Death Egg, which they believe will stop the Phantom Ruby's powers. Unfortunately, they didn't count on Infinite's
How the fuck did he make
backup
another
power
Death
source.
Egg?
Infinite opens up a portal to the null space, planning to trap Sonic there forever. But Sonic manages to escape with Rookie's help. Next, there's a full-scale battle between the Resistance and Infinite's army. Infinite creates a sun to drop on the Resistance army, but Rookie manages to prevent this terrible fate using the power of the Phantom Ruby prototype they picked up a while back. Together, Sonic and Rookie defeat Infinite, and then they destroy the Ruby. Well, a Ruby. Because of course,
what the fuck is going on?
Eggman is using the real Phantom Ruby to power his newest creation, the
It was all a fake?
Egg Robot. And Sonic and pals destroy it. The day is won.
They won.
Safe, and classic Sonic fades back to his own dimension.
Did he go supersonic though?
Repair the damage that Eggman did to 99% of the world. Ouch.
Guys, I'm just saying, we should just kill Eggman. Just take him out. Predator strike him. And while you're doing that, make sure you subscribe to the second channel. I also stream on my main channel every single day if you'd like to be a part of these videos. See ya.